Okay, yeah, there we go. I was like, what is this thing doing? All right. So, welcome, y'all. Welcome to Sacred Sunday with me, Allison Rosell. Hope everyone is doing well on this Sunday. For those of us who are off tomorrow, woohoo! And for those that are not, I hope that you still can have a restful day and not a stressful day. Okay? All right. So, man, long time no see, y'all. Long time no see. I have not, well, last week, hey, Goddess Nikki, I went live on TikTok last week. And what we did was we just kind of had a little chit chat and, we were doing some meal prep because I am on my wellness journey and I wanted to just kind of share in that moment. Thank you, Goddess. Um, so we just cooked together and we talked. We shared some different things like different foods on their wellness journey. Someone had like a really dope cucumber salad that they had recommended, and now I can't remember it. And I'm really mad because I wanted to try it. So, maybe she'll show up and will give me that again. I should have told her to inbox me with it, but yeah, that didn't happen. So, okay, Sarah, Sarah. But yeah, that was quite a time. And I shared some of the things that I'm using on my wellness journey to help me as far as like my appetite, getting my protein in, um, this really just scrumptious mushroom coffee that I drink now. Never thought I would be drinking mushroom coffee. Never thought that I would be drinking the mushroom coffee. But I do and I love it. And it's like I love how it tastes. This particular one, because I've tried some others and they taste like dirt. And this one does not. It actually tastes like coffee because she actually not only uses mushrooms, but she does put um, a little Arabica coffee in there. There's no caffeine or very little caffeine in there. She also adds this cinnamon that plays to the background too, which also enhances the flavor and takes and cuts that earthy, mushroomy taste and make it taste more like coffee. So it's just a brilliant blend that she put together, and I love it. I really do. So yeah, um, I've been on my wellness journey. I started officially in March, and I'm down 15 pounds. Woo! Um, I'll say 15 pounds and counting. 15 pounds and counting. I feel really good. And that's really the idea of it, right? Is, the weight loss is part of it, yes. But the bigger part is thank you so much. Thank you. But the bigger part of it is the wellness. It's how do I want to feel? And I know I want to feel good in my body, right? I don't want to feel bloated and like always drained of all my energy and not being able to walk up a flight of stairs or even a few stairs without being totally winded, right? So, I've been working out. I've been making sure I get my water in. I've been making sure that I meal prep because, like I told them last week, I was like, I found something out about myself. If I don't prep my food for the week, I will go rogue and I will not stay on. Thank you. Hey, Goddess Marissa. I won't stay on task with the way that I want to eat. So I have to. do that for myself, right? So this is kind of why I wanted to talk today, because um, one of the things that my mentor and friend Abiola Abrams always says is, how you do anything is how you do everything. And I used to kind of take that when she said that and be like, yeah, I can see that. But now I'm like, whoa, do I ever understand that? Right? Because I started realizing something. Not only was I inconsistent and breaking promises to myself as far as my health journey, um, oh, okay, got that. Uh, Making a mental note. Not only am I inconsistent, or was I inconsistent with that, but the inconsistency in the way that I was not truly showing up for myself the way I always wanted to, also was spilling over in how I ran my business, right? How I was showing up as a coach, a healer, and while everyone else would see me, I get on my YouTube lives, I get on, lives, and I talk and I pull cards and I give you guys, the best of me, right? But I still wasn't really showing up to me fully, because there was always something that I was holding back. And I know that sounds weird because I'm a very direct, very open person, but I've been holding back. And it's because of something that I've learned about myself, and that I'm also seeing when I think about my clients. This is at the crux of their issues. The thing that we don't have, and the reason why we can't move forth in the things that we want, is we lack clarity. And I just wasn't clear on things like I should have been clear. So, once I got clear, then it was easier for me to move forward in what I was doing. So, I'm going to be talking more about that coming up. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and get this out the way. I have an upcoming class that I am teaching, and this is free. So go to the bio and get yourself enrolled. Can't say it because TikTok is flippy and trippy uh, on certain things, but um, the name of the class is From Stuck to Shining. From Stuck to Shining. And this is something that, as I've gotten older and more women who are rocking with me are in the same age bracket of like 40 and over. There are a few women that rock with me that are a little younger than 40, but not by much. Um, but yes, this particular class, I'm going to talk about how I myself have moved myself and am moving myself from stuckness to me shining. And the shining is basically you stepping forth in your most authentic self. So it's from stuck to shining, how to finally come home to yourself in midlife, right? Because whether we want to admit it or not, when we're in our 40s, we are in technical midlife. Now, I'm 50 now, but if you're starting over at 40, or you're getting close to 40, I'll put it this way. If you are a woman and you're starting to fall into that perimenopausal life, you are in midlife, my love. You are in midlife. And it's time that you just be honest about that. You're not getting old, okay? We're not going to lean into that, right? But you are becoming an elder in the community. And you're in this particular place in your life where it's clear, God is to share. It's clear that there's something more for you, and there's something more that you want to do, to give, how you want to be, how you want to show up. But for a lot of us, we're stuck. We're stuck in this mode because we're not clear on things. And then the other thing is we lack consistency. We'll start things and we'll stop things. We'll start things and we'll stop things. Raise your hand if you are a procrastinator. If you are a procrastinator slash perfectionist, because some people who are wrapped up in everything being perfect, you are keeping yourself stuck in that because it all stems from a place of fear. So when we get together this Thursday for that live teaching, hey Goddess Christine, when we come together, that's some of the stuff we're going to be talking about. Thank you, Goddess Nikki, for being honest and saying that you are a procrastinator. Listen, queen procrastinator right here. Procrastinate, perfectionism, all those things that was holding me back. And I still battle with those things, right? They didn't just magically go away. But now I understand some of the tools that I need to use to help me do this. Because, as I stated before, some of us have a history of breaking promises to ourselves. We'll make promises to ourselves and we'll break them just as quickly as we made them. We don't like the woman that we see in the mirror every day. We're learning to practice these self love and self care things. But when we look in the mirror, we're still not seeing the woman that we want to be. There's always this something that's missing, right? So, yes, join that. It's absolutely free. I can't wait to teach more on this because, baby, baby. So, what I want to do today, I'm going to do a reading for the week. All right. And I want to do this in the energy of clarity and consistency. Hello, Goddess Tonya, aka Nurses Speak. So this, we're going to be using the this is, oh y'all, let me tell y'all something. This deck right here is a deck I've been wanting for so long, and I could not ever find it. And when I did find it, it was like mad expensive. But then when I was ready to purchase it, the only thing that was available through Hay House was the mini card version. This is the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed and Alberto Villoldo. Their collaboration, they do good in collaborations. I have another one of their decks, which is the Shaman's Dream Oracle. That deck right there. The Shaman's Dream Oracle is a deck if you are doing shadow work, um, it's perfect. Like, if you need to unearth some things that are in the shadows that you're missing, or you want to gain more understanding, I highly recommend that deck. Highly recommend it. But this deck right here is so powerful and beautiful. I'm in love. I'm in love. Yes, listen, I'm a goddess, Una. I am a big believer of let your decks tell you when they want to be used. Go up to them and let them tell you when they want to be used. So right now, you hearing this, that deck is saying, "Yeah, give me a try." Um, but I just had to say that because a lot of times we'll get decks and then we'll say, "Oh, but I hardly ever use that deck." It's because that those decks will tell you when it's time to use them. So don't feel bad and be like, man, I hardly ever use this deck. It's there's an energy. There's an energy to all things. Okay? There's an energy to all things. I personally let my decks tell me which when I'm supposed to use them. When someone books a reading with me, if I don't have that particular deck as the theme of that reading, um, then what I do is I just go up to my decks and say, okay, which one of you has the message for this person that booked the reading? And so, and usually you'll end up with two. So, but anyway, so the first thing we want to do, everybody draw your attention toward the deck. Take some deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Allow yourself to be fully present in this moment. The intention that we're pointing is we want to know about clarity and consistency. So, what do we need to know, or what do we need clarity on as a collective for this week? For this week, what do we as the collective need to get clear on? So the first card that came up, ooh, fire, boom, 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 fire. Mm-mm. And as a fire sign, I love that we pulled this card. But for the numerologist, this is card number 19. What do we need to get clear about? And I love this. First of all, this deck, it actually comes in this big old box. And then, you get the guidebook that is really big and just beautiful. And I'm like, yes, I love it. Okay, so 19. Why are my pages sticking together? Okay, so yes, the Ohio players, girl. All right, so the essence of this, fire consumes anything that it touches. The flames remind us of the impertinent nature of reality and how situations can quickly transform into beauty or chaos. Mhm. Fire is passion. Its dancing flames invites us to reach to the sky. Warmth and light are heavenly, yet too much heat can scorch us. To fully step into the energy of fire is to be utterly transformed, like the phoenix rising from the ashes. So here's the invitation: warm your hands and your heart by your inner fire. Let it burn away your hardships. Let it consume your pain and your sorrow. Has life become too rigid, too cold, too superficial? Light a candle or make a bonfire and toss into the flames everything that has become stiff and painful. Give it all to the fire for rapid transformation. Set your life on fire. Before I go any further into the medicine, I need y'all to understand something. The clarity that we need to get is we need to stoke that fire within. We're letting ourselves grow cold because what's happening is the world around us is like falling apart. The world as we knew it is falling apart, right? And it's easy to get caught up in the hype of of what everyone online is talking about, get caught up in all the negativity and everything else. But I am here as the messenger to let you know that yes, everything seems to be falling apart. The old ways are being slowly pushed out. There's a lot of resistance to that, but there's a lot of understanding if you'll seek it and allow it to know that this is the perfect time for you to let your passion burn. Let the passion within you burn. Somebody type in the comments, I am passionate right now. Let your passion, the passion for life, your passion for whatever your calling is, passion for your purpose, passion for the people that you love, passion for all of those things, it is time to let it burn. So, yes, get yourself a candle, light your candle. And what you can do if you don't want to like physically burn things, speak into that candle all the negativity that has been spewing from your thoughts, right? That have been driving you crazy. Take all of that and speak that into that candle and look at that flame consume those words. Those bad words you've been saying to yourself that have been speaking doubt instead of faith, the things that have been speaking all these things that are contrary to what you know that you know that you know that you are called to do, that you are here to do, that you are purposed to do. Ashe. Ashe. Yes. Affirm it. I am passionate now, right now. Yes, I love it. I love it. Hey, God is everything, Aaron. So, the clarity that we need right now as a group, and TikTok, I don't know why y'all are denying me taps, but I need y'all to get it together. Tap that screen. Tap that screen. So, let me give you the medicine. Are you feeling too fiery? Have you been reactive and short tempered towards others? This card has come to tell you that fiery emotions directed at others can backfire at you. It is not a good idea to play with fire when you're out of balance or angry. Now is not the time to act or react. It's time to tame and befriend your inner fire so it does not scorch you. So we're letting that passion burn within us, but we're not allowing that fire to burn anybody else. We're not going to be sitting and taking that out on everybody else. We're not. Because what we have to do is redirect that energy. Now, that's not to say that you can't get mad at somebody, that people won't piss you off, because they will. They will. But what I need y'all to understand is this is a time for you to truly go within. And we say that a lot as spiritualists, spiritual teachers, but it's true. It's true because when we're focused too much on what the world is doing, it'll discourage us and throw us off our game. Now, going back to me talking about my wellness journey, when I pay attention too much to what's going on in the world, I am an emotional eater. I will eat my feelings. I will do everything that will contradict all of the gains and successes that I have made on my journey. That's kind of why y'all really hadn't been seeing me too much on social media, because I needed to pull back. I needed to pull back so I could take care of me. I couldn't fully, and boy, did I try to get on social media. Spirit and the ancestors kept slapping my hand. No, no, no. We don't want you on here right now. We don't want you doing lives. We don't want you doing podcast episodes. We don't want you doing none of that right now. Because if we're going to get you focused on you, then we need to put you in a position where you are focused on you, where you get to concentrate on what is really important to you. And I've been missing you guys, Aaron, so much. So much. I miss you all. I love you all. Y'all know I hold you so close to my heart. But I had to step away for the purpose of me regaining the clarity that I needed. Hello, goddess. Welcome in. I needed to gain the clarity. I needed to refocus on what was really important for me because I was losing it. I was losing myself. Excuse me. I was losing, and it got to where I felt like I was just grasping and just not getting anything, not getting anywhere. And I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I didn't like how I was feeling. I didn't like how, I wasn't sleeping well. It I really needed that time. I felt like I was in a cocoon. I felt like I was in a cocoon. And I'm gonna be honest, I kind of liked it after a while. Yeah. Once all the withdrawal, once that started going away, I kind of was liking the cocoon. I felt really, really clear and really, really good. And that's when I started realizing what I needed to do, not just for me, but for you as well. So, yes, as I stated before, I'm having that free masterclass on Thursday. Get your cute self signed up because it is time for you to go from stuck to shining. I want you to shine. Shine bright like the diamonds you are. So you can go to my bio, and for those that are on the tube in the face, I will put it in the comments in a little while. Okay, cool. Gotta speak in code. Gotta speak in code. So the fire card came to give us clarity. Now the other thing about fire, fire can consume, but it also can purify. It can also purify. So just be understanding that about fire. All right. So how do we need to show up? How do we need to show up in this clarity? Or better yet, you scratch that. What's the action we can take? Yeah, that feels better. What is the action? What is the inspired action that we can take to show up in this clarity? Okay, so we got the staff. The staff. Very curious about this because I've only had this deck for like a couple of months and I've only used it. I've used it quite a bit, but I forget how many cards is in here because I have not ever pulled this one. So I'm really curious about that. Oh, and that's card number 51 for my number people. Card number 5-1. All right. So the essence of this. Now remember, this is talking about the inspired action that we can take. The staff is a symbol of authority. It holds the power to temper extremes. The staff helps you find the right course of action, the way of the middle, and aids you to maintain your balance after you begin walking in that direction. Moses carried a serpent staff through the desert, and when he could summon the power of nature to heal or plagues, or with it he could summon the power. The staff reminds you of the im, impermanence of all things, and that your authority must come from your deep longing to serve. So basically, standing in authority. Yes, it is from the same deck. We're using the Mystic Shaman Oracle deck. So standing in authority, being the authority that you are. So the invitation says, you know how to flow easily between polarities, how to weigh all possibilities and instinctively select the right path. Trust your inner wisdom and take the first step on a journey that your heart has already embarked on. Use the power of the staff to unite what appears to be divided, to find that delicate balance between will and surrender. Mm. Somebody type in the comments, I must surrender. I must surrender. I know. We don't want to think about surrendering because it's scary, because then that means we feel like we're giving up our power. But the, power of surrender. Surrender does not mean that you are powerless. It's even making you more powerful. Because to surrender to your higher power, surrender to your your spirit team, your spirit guides. In order for you to really be able to stand in the authority, is you need to also understand the authority that you serve. Mm. This is a co-creative dance, my love. Yes, the higher self. This is a co-creative dance. This is not about you standing all by your lonesome, because that you've done enough of that. That's why you can't really get stuff done. It's because you keep trying to do it all within your own power and your own strength. But see, in our human experience, don't we get tired? Don't we get frustrated? Don't we get hungry? Don't we get thirsty? Don't we, get pissed off? Don't we get sad? See, there's highs and lows in this human experience. And the expectation that we have that we're just going to stay like this, steady as she goes, is very arrogant on our part, because there's ebb and flow in this here human experience. So, understanding that in this human experience, the way that we can take action to step into the clarity that we're seeking is for us to, number one, surrender, realizing that we're not doing this by ourselves. We were never meant to do this by ourselves. So we have to surrender. Surrender the negative ego. Notice I said the negative ego, because not everything about the ego is bad. And that's a whole other teaching that I could go into, and I'm not doing it right now. Just rock with me for just this moment. Surrender the negative ego, okay? And surrender to your higher power that is always walking with you. Always walking with you. Here's the medicine. You are caught in a delicate balance between opposing forces, between masculine and feminine, between action and non action. Use this to your advantage, as there can be no day without night, no low without high, no wrong without right. This is the time to take corrective action, beginning with your own beliefs, beginning with your own beliefs about what needs to be fixed or repaired. Let destiny take its course, nudging it slightly along. So basically, finding that balance, understanding, because like I just said, in this human experience, we have ebbs and we have flows. We have right, we have wrong, we have up, we have down, we have left, we have right. We have all of these things. You have hot, you have cold. Understanding that life is about finding a delicate balance, and allowing flow will get you to that balance. There's no this. This is flatlining. Okay. The flat line means what? When you see a flat line, what does flat line mean? It means you're out of here. So in life, you have peaks and valleys, ups and downs. Lean into that. Lean into that. Hey, God is nailing. So finding that balance will be the essence of you gaining the clarity that you need on your journey. Understanding it's not all going to be perfect. It's not all going to be unicorns and rainbows. You're going to have some opposition. It's going to be opposition that's happening within you. So what, you think that just because you set out to do something that your inner bully is not going to show up and be like, girl, why are we doing this again? This is hard. Don't you want to go lay down? Don't you want to go, like, you know, binge watch The Mandalorian for the fifth, sixth time? That's me, y'all. That's me. I love The Mandalorian. I love Star Wars. But don't you want to do that? Don't you want to just like go lay down and go to sleep, and never like get up and do anything with yourself? Don't you want to go and fix yourself a big bowl of something that's really not good for you? Like, don't you want to do that? Why you want to work on yourself? Last time you did that, that just didn't work. So why are we doing this again? So why are you putting yourself through this? It's not going to work. It's not going to do. And what I figured out about the inner bully, she actually is not my enemy. She's really trying to protect me because she remembers. She remembers the last time I tried it and that it didn't work and how terrible I felt about that and how I spent weeks beating myself up about it. And so she's like, why you want to put yourself through that again? But now is the time for me to tell her to go take several seats because we're doing this. And we're doing it, we're going to failure. So I'm doing it. Everybody, let's take a deep breath right here. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Let me just tell you, I got you. You are okay. You're good right now. You got this. You got this. I see you. I am you in a lot of ways. I see you. It's okay. Don't get angry with yourself. Just take a breath. Today is a new day. And every time you get the opportunity to have a new day, it's a new opportunity. Don't spend it in anger. Redirect the fire to go back to your passion. So, what is, yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. What is the possible outcome if we step forward? Hello, Goddess Ocean Summers. If we do this, we step forward for the energy of this week. What is the possible outcome? And just remember, when there's possible outcome, you still got a choice. Just need y'all to understand that there's still a choice. It's going to depend on what you choose. Okay? The seer. Oh, how I love that we got that. Now, I haven't pulled this one either, but I just love that. The seer, the seer, card number 45. Ooh, come through. 9. Yes. Okay. Mm-mm. First of all, I need y'all to look at this card. See how beautiful this card is. Look at that. I need y'all to really look at that card. Look at it. What do you see when it's speaking? Is it speaking to you? The seer represents the capacity to reach beyond the obvious details of life into the hidden realms where information is available to those with the discernment to perceive it. This symbol represents psychic perception, intuition, and the capacity to know something without prior exposure. The seer knows truth, always seeks truth beyond all else, and sees reality as it truly is without judgment. The seer can read between the lines and understand what is not being said. He represents the power of clarity, mm, and being able to recognize patterns. The seer invites you to trust your intuition and follow it as it leads you forward. You may feel lost when it appears that your hunch is taking you in circles and even through a maze. But the hidden realms don't follow the rules of two-dimensional maps. Trust your gut and allow your perception of your circumstances to include the nuances and subtle cues that you normally miss if you take things at face value. The seer has gifted you with his magic. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Your vision is clear. Your vision is clear. So the outcome of you allowing yourself to let your passion burn, you taking authority while still surrendering, the outcome is you'll get the clarity that you need. You'll be able to see through all the murk and muck that is holding you back. Now, this is not going to be a hallelujah, I'm healed. Okay? There's still processes to all this stuff. And we know this, right? We know it. But in order for us to see clearly, we got to start somewhere. And for some of us is we got to start. Some of us just haven't even started. We have we have plans. How many of you, be honest, how many of you have notebooks and journals full of bright ideas and plans that you have yet to execute? Be real. Tell the truth and shame the devil right now. How many of you have notebooks and journals full of all your creativity and ideas of things that you want to do, that you're gonna do, that you ought to do, and shoulda do, and everything else? You have all of that. Nikki, thank you for being honest, my love. But the reason why that doesn't it's not landing is because you're not clear. So you're easily distracted. Because you're not clear, you're distracted by all the stuff that's going on around you. Because you're not really confident in your gifts and your talents, you're not seeing past your current circumstances. Because your current circumstances kind of a distraction too. But it's okay. The seer has arrived now to challenge you to get out of denial and begin telling yourself the truth about your situation. Wishful thinking will not make what you desire happen. When you are refusing to see things as they are, the truth may hurt, but it will set you free to claim the bounty that is waiting for you to notice it. But here's the big thing of what most of us got to be honest about. We need to be honest about, do we really want what we say we want? I really had to come to that realization. Do I really want what I said I want? Or do I want it because I think I'm supposed to have it? I'm going to sit that there for just a minute. Is it really for me? Am I chasing something that is really no longer in alignment with who I am? But it's who I was, so that's keeping me stuck from becoming who I'm supposed to become, which is again why you need to get your cute self into my class to go from stuck to shining. Because it is so time for some clarity to come up in your life. Because it's as I've stated before, I can give you, I can read you for filth. I can get a deck of cards, you can book a session with me, and I can read you for filth. Anybody that's ever booked a reading with me or a Reiki session with me, you already know how I roll. I can come through and hit you with a 1-2 punch of the truth of what you need to do. But when we log off of that Zoom call, what are you doing with that information? How do you really feel about it? Are you sitting with it? Are you allowing yourself to think beyond where your ego has landed you? We've got to get clear on some stuff. Thank you, Goddess Christine, for enrolling. Yes, just got the notification. So Goddess Christine is like, "Oop, put me in this, sis. Put me in, coach." So I am very, very passionate because my sisters, I love you, but we have got to start getting more clear on what we're doing, who we are, because it's keeping us from stepping into who we are being molded into. We're letting the ghosts of the past keep us stuck. We're allowing that woman that we've always been be the identity that we think we're supposed to carry for all of our days. Evolution is part of our journey. And at this point, it's either evolve, and I can't say the word because I think TikTok will probably stop me, but evolve or don't be anymore. I'll just put it that way. Because truly to be stuck where you are not becoming who you are destined to become is truly like death. And I don't want that for you. I don't want that for you. Because that's not who you are. Every woman that gets in front of me, whether I see, if you've been rocking with me for a while, even if we just are learning about each other, please know I see you. And I often say, I wish that you could see yourself through my eyes. Because the woman that I see, baby, that song, She's a Bad Mama Jamma. She is. She is a bad mama jamma. Just as fine as she can be. And her fineness has nothing to do with her looks. Now, don't get it twisted. You are fine. You are beautiful. But the fineness has everything to do with the woman that you are becoming, that you are destined to step into. I just want to be the one to guide you there. So come to the class and let's get started on that. Okay? So again, my BIO, go to the BIO and get yourself enrolled. And let's start. Let's do this thing. So everybody take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through your mouth. Let's do it again. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Okay, sis, whoever you are, stop straddling the fence and go get enrolled. I felt that. Whoever you are, stop straddling. Just come to the class. All right, y'all. Thank you all so much. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. Yes, I've missed you all like crazy. I'm so glad to be back. And yeah, we're doing this. Before I forget, Sacred Pathway Academy is moving. So that's another reason why y'all haven't been hearing from me because taking my Sacred Pathway Academy from one platform to another is really a task. So that's another thing. So yeah, y'all will be seeing more about that. I'll be posting content about the move and what it's going to look like and everything else, what I'm going to be offering. And I'm excited. I'm excited for me and I'm excited for all of you as well. Okay, so that's all. You're welcome, my beautiful queens on the TikTok and all my beautiful lovelies on the Tube of You and the Book of Faces. Have a wonderful day. Have a safe weekend. Don't eat too much. Get you some exercise. Move your body around. Okay. All right. And make sure you stay hydrated and moisturized. Okay. I love you. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now. Puzzle piece on TikTok. Okay. Bye, y'all.